Okay, so I'm in here with my generator, and here's the adapter that I put on yesterday, and it fit right on the terminals, really good fit. I fed the wire through the terminal boot, and I got it hooked on the opposite terminal side as the other main power terminal. So those fit right back over nice and tight for a little rain protection. And it's a nice good long I just kind of tucked that in there. So it's got a nice long cord. The adapter's got a nice long cord, and that's the end. And you have an end cap. You have an end cap on there, so you open it up, and here's the NOCO GENIUS2 I just got in the mail, and here's the adapter to plug into the adapter. So I'm going to plug it in and let's see how it works. Got my outlet right here. Alright, so I just plugged it in. It blinked. Let's do that again. Okay, so mode. Okay, I'm gonna plug this sucker in. Let's see what happens. Clicked. It's plugged in. Okay, I held the button and it went to 6 volt. $12-volt plain. Okay. So you got to hold the button down, I guess. All right, it's working. It's reading my battery. I mean, I have a full charge on that battery, so it should come up pretty quick. Come up pretty quick because I got a full charge. There it goes. It's reading. It's red. And there it goes, green, full charge. So it's telling me I got a full charge on my battery. So I got, it says 12 volt AGM and 12 volt lithium and 6 volt. I got it on 12 volt right now, and it's saying I got a full charge. All the power lights went off, and it's just staying steady green. And when I was reading on it, they said it would shut itself down after a little bit and just be trickle charged. So you could leave it plugged in if you want, but I don't need to leave it plugged in because I have a full charge on the battery. So once a month I'll plug it in and we'll just keep it on. Awesome. I'm loving this. Good connectors, long cords. Good product. Packaged well. Instructions. Connector is excellent. Fits the battery right. The eyelets are the 1/4 inch. That fits that generator battery post. 1/4 inch eye opening. Extremely happy. Thank you, Genesis2, NOCO.
So you can see, well, it's not so easy to come off of there, right? But it snaps out of this little bracket that's holding it right here. It's got 2 screws holding it to the wall. And this thing was made where you could put it underneath the hood of your car and mount it, right? And keep it hooked up to the battery. Battery, it's got different leads that you can buy to hook it up to the battery. And that way, when you park your car in the garage, you can just plug it in and it'll keep that battery, trickle charge that battery the whole time. Now, as you can see, it's got a green light on right here. That green light is saying that my battery is fully charged, right? And if I leave it on here like this, you can leave it on the battery indefinitely. It won't overcharge it. It won't undercharge it, right? But if it stays on this charger long enough while that light is green, after a while, the light will just start pulsing. I'm not sure how long it'll be green before it starts pulsing, because I can't catch it when it does it, right? But I know sometimes when I come out the bedroom, I see it's pulsing, so I know what it's doing, right? And what that does is just trickle charge the battery and make sure the battery stays charged at all times. Now, this is a good tool to have if you're going to go on vacation and you're not taking your vehicle and you're going to be gone for a while, right? You can take your battery out of the car. You can leave it in your car, in your garage, and leave it hooked up. Now, down here is my battery down here, as you can see. Now, I'm going to tell you, I went out last week to go someplace in the car, make an errand, and my car wouldn't start. The battery was completely dead. And that was because I guess the alarm system ran the car down or something, and I don't drive the car that much, maybe once a month, something like that, and it ran the battery down. And but as you can see now, it's fully charged now, right? This charger also has, it'll charge 12-volt batteries, which this light over here, you can't see it so bright on the screen. That's the one for 12-volt batteries, right? And you got one for a gel-type battery. Then you got one for a lithium-type battery. And it'll also charge a 6-volt battery. This is a very good battery charger because it also has, you can't see it, again, I'll try to get in closer. As you can see, right above that white light, you see that V up there? Is that V up there, right? That's going to tell you the voltage of the battery, right? And it's also got another light right there that tells you if the battery is bad and it won't hold a charge, that you need to have it checked out, right? In fact, it's got 3 lights up there, right? Well, actually 4. One of them, though, is just a power light to let you know that the power is on the charger. Well, that's about it. That's about it. But like I say, this charger is a NOCO 2, and the 2 stands for 2 amps. So basically, this charger is a very slow charger. In fact, it took me 2 days, complete days, 48 hours for my battery to charge. But for me, that's not a problem for me because I hardly drive the car anymore and stuff like that. So what I plan to do is, like, every once in a while I'll take the battery out of the car, just sit it inside and keep it on charging. You know, when I want to go someplace, I'll just take it and put it in the car. And like I say, it's 2 amps. 2 amps is very slow. They do have models with 5 amps, 10 amps, and I believe 20 amps too, and stuff like that. So the more amps you got going, you charging that, the faster it'll charge the battery. Like I say, I didn't need that for this one. And I don't think most people probably would, and stuff like that. If you got it and stuff like that, obviously you're not going to let your battery run down. But it can be a good tool to have hanging in your garage. So just to make sure your battery stays charged at all times. All right, well, that's it for this review. I hope you liked the review, and I highly recommend this device, whether it's a NOCO 2, 5, or 10, or whatever, to keep your battery charged.
So this is a slow charger. It's a Trickle 2 amp charger. It's going to take a day or more sometimes if you're trying to start a battery that has been completely drained below 1 volt. Now, in order to put it in force mode, it cannot be connected to the battery. A quick way to do that, if you already have the battery connected, is to undo the quick connect right here. Just push down on this tab. It comes apart. You see that the charger is turned off. Hold it down until you see everything light up. This is force mode, and what this will do is force the battery manually to start charging if it's below 1 volt, and a lot of chargers do not have this capability. So I've already brought back one battery to life with this in another vehicle, and we're doing that with this one here. And when you're ready, just put it back together and then hit the button, and then it will start to. You want 12 volt for a standard battery. Then it's going to start doing this for about 5 minutes, and this is the force mode that will help the battery charge if it's been depleted for a long time.
I got the NOCO GENIUS2 as well, but this is the 2. It's charging lithium right now. I have it into my bike. On the 2, it has these clips, which they also have a fuse on them, and the ends are plastic, which are integrated. These are really nice because I flipped this cap up on my bike. I took the ends off. They come off. You can run these to just a battery. So that's what I did with the NOCO 2 on that. I just ran it straight to the battery. But there's the plug-in, and then, you know, it has everything that it needs. The fuse is inside, but that helps in case it gets water on it. But as you can see, it's charging. It does repair batteries. It does AGMs, lithium, 6 volt. They'll tell you if the battery's dead, all that. So the NOCO GENIUS2 and the NOCO GENIUS10 are the 2 I recommend. Any of their products. So yeah, I like them.
Port that you can plug it directly into, and also if you don't have the port, you can actually plug them into the 2 alligator clips. Makes it work out really nice.
Okay, so I don't receive the stuff. This is all I get in the box. That is all I got in the box. This is all I got in the box. This is all I got in the box.